Final game of the four-game homestand here tonight, Calgary Flames and Chicago Blackhawks, the opposition. Michael Stone stops by the desk, and maybe just first, before we kind of get into the details of this game, kind of look at, this stretch of hockey, obviously positioning. We've talked about it a lot and how tight everything is, but these two games prior to a bye week and the All-Star break upcoming, how big for your group to make sure you go in the right way?
Yeah, it's big. We've gained some momentum here the last couple of games and played some good hockey, so we got to continue that, and you always want to feel good going into a break.
Yeah, no question. And maybe just Chicago, another opportunity to kind of get back at them too. Last time you saw me in Chicago, obviously a team that you got your eyes set on here.
Yeah, the last performance in Chicago was not our best. So we are looking to bounce back on that one for sure.
When you look at a back-to-back setting like this, you're playing last place I think team in the NHL, but you get Seattle coming up here. In terms of back within your own division. I mean, how do you kind of treat that mentally? Obviously, you got to focus on tonight first, but a couple big ones here.
Yeah, and like I said, you want to feel good going into the break. So we know we got back to back, and you got to take care of the first one before you move on to the next.
When we found out yesterday, Chris Tanev was going to be out here for the next two games for sure. What about just the mentality from a defensive perspective? You guys have gone through this, and it's not that long ago. Things shift around a little bit, some new partners.
Yeah.
How do you guys handle that and manage that?
I think we do a pretty good job, to be honest. Everybody knows the way we have to play to be successful, and there's not a whole lot of unfamiliarity through our group. So I think other than Weeks changing sides, that's everybody should be in the same spots.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose there is a level of comfort that comes with that, knowing that you've played those and you've had those positions set up. Does that help? Does that help to just kind of revert back to that?
Yeah. And I mean, even forwards to defensemen, you should know the way we're successful at winning hockey games. So you got to play that way.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting better at that, and just need to continue to be more consistent.
Well, and I think we've talked about this before too. A couple extra minutes or whatever that might be, kind of spread throughout. As a defenseman, you guys enjoy that too, right? So I mean, that's kind of those opportunities to maybe seize a few extra minutes wherever they might come.
Yeah, you get into a bit more of a rhythm when you're playing more. I've gotten a little bit more accustomed to not playing as many minutes and consistent and stuff like that. So, but I mean, me personally, I've done it both ways, so it should be no surprise.
Well, it's probably almost easier in some ways to go up than it is to go down, right? In terms of minutes,
But like I said, I've gotten used to it both ways.
Gotcha. One last one for you, and that's when you take a look at some of the momentum you talked about, where do you think has kind of been the strength here over the last couple of games? I would imagine starts have been kind of, at least from an outside looking in.
Starts, and I think we've cut down on some high danger and the amount of scoring chances against, and I feel like we've gotten a few more and managed to put a few more pucks past some goalies here.
Hopefully you see a few more tonight. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.